I think it has something to do with the marijuana laws. Listen, maybe it has something to do with something other politically, like they sue you for this, so you refund the police. I don't know how all that shit works, but there's a lot of like weirdness when it comes to that. Ken Paxton sues Texas cities, including Austin, for decriminalizing weed. Dude.
But why?
Listen, this is stupid, Ken. Don't get involved in this. This is a dumb perspective. It's the whole law is dumb, and it was based on fraud from the very beginning. If you look at the history of why marijuana is illegal, it goes back to William Randolph Hearst and Harry Anslinger. They conspired. That's the reason why they made movies like Reefer Madness. They wrote all these stories in the newspaper about marijuana and how marijuana was causing blacks and Mexicans to rape white ladies. And they did
Which turned out not to be true.
They made this shit up. Well, you can find instances. There's a lot of people. But the point is that they made all this shit up just so they could stop hemp. Because they had come up with a new method of processing hemp fiber. There was a new machine that was invented called a decorticator. And the decorticator allowed them to economically, effectively process hemp without using slave labor. See, when they stopped using slaves and then when they started picking cotton, people moved from hemp to cotton. But cotton sucks compared to hemp. Hemp is a way better cloth. It's way more durable. It's like, my friend Todd says it's like an alien plant. Because it is like an alien plant. There's nothing like it. You could use its fiber to make clothes. It's the best clothes on earth. Like the most durable. Like I have a hemp jujitsu gi. That fucking thing never rips. When I get cotton gis, these motherfuckers, like after like a few months of hard rolling, this thing start getting loose. Yeah. And they start ripping. And you've had a gi for a year or 2 years, it's probably got a rip or two in it already. The hemp gis don't rip. You can take hemp paper, and you can barely tear it.
Really?
It's weird, man.
I've never known less about a subject than hemp or any of this stuff.
I got fascinated because my friend Todd McCormick had a hemp stalk on his table, his desk table. And he goes, pick this up. And I pick it up. And it feels like there's nothing there. It's like styrofoam. But it's hard, like oak.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It's a fucking weird plant. You can make houses with it. They use something called hempcrete. And it's hemp, and it's mixed together with some sort of a solvent or something that solidifies it. And it's way more durable than wood.
A living house.
It's stronger than concrete. It's crazy.
It's wild.
It's a crazy plant, dude. Yeah. And the fact that it's illegal because it makes people happy and makes food taste better. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Just shut the fuck up. It's stupid. It doesn't kill anybody. Alcohol's killing people every day of the week.
Yeah, dude.
They're dying of liver poisoning. Everyone's dying of opiates.
Yep.
Fentanyl's killing everybody.
Fast food's killing people.
Weed kills nobody. I've always said the best way to get killed by weed is you take a 35-pound bag of it and drop it on your head from a CIA drug plane. That's
how people die.
That's how you die from weed. Shut the fuck up.
I had a buddy who was he was driving from Boston, Randy Valerio. He was driving from Boston with marijuana products. But it was medicine in Boston, and he's moving to LA to live. And as he's driving through Texas, he gets pulled over. So it's legal in Boston, and it's legal in LA. And it's considered medicine in these two places. But if he takes his medicine through Texas,
yeah, you can't.
Felony charges.
Yeah, it's Schedule 1. It's a real drug.
It's crazy.
Well, it's a dumb thing, man. Like, this is not a dumb country. We're super educated now. We have amazing access to information. This is not 1930. This is not a confusing time. This is a time where we know exactly what things do. Now, this is also important to say. Some people should not smoke weed. Some people should not eat weed. Some people should not do any psychedelics at all. Some people have mental health problems already. Some people are prone to schizophrenia. And I've seen people fucking snap from weed.
Really?
I think, yes.
I've not seen that.
I think it's important to talk about.
Yeah.
Look, it's just not me. But I've seen people, like Alex Berenson wrote this book called Tell Your Children. And it's all about, there's like a certain percentage of people that take high-dose THC that experience psychotic states. There's this lady in L.A. who stabbed her boyfriend 108 times off one hit. He gave her some crazy, super potent weed. She went wacky, stabbed him 108 times. And the fucked up part is she only got 2 years probation.
Yeah, that's wild.
2 years
That's a whole
probation.
different problem.
That's a
There's
different
way they
problem.
sentence and
That's
all
a
these
crazy.
things, yeah.
We were just like, imagine if it was a dude.
Oh, God.
And his excuse was, I got high.
Hey, yo,
I
weed.
was,
He gave
I
me
was
weed.
high. I had to stab her 108 times. Like, what the fuck? You're in jail forever.
Women complain about all these social issues, but you know where women crush us? Courts.
Yeah.
Dude, in the courtroom, there's no bigger privilege than being a woman.